Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is me and Adalessa out here. We took over Blood Chill Cavern, the home out here. So I gave her a set of what's called armor. You see all my death bells are bloomed. So we're out here ready to get going. And what we're going to do today is something kind of odd. Something I've been wanting to try again. Not because of the things that you go through to get to it, but the overall effect of becoming a vampire lord. I'm going to do two things. Basically, I'm going to go out to Rorikstead, and I'm going to go to a location where I can become a vampire lord. And I think I can just do it right out of the box. I don't think I have to do anything special with it. But I do have to be a vampire, though, to start. So we'll see what we can do about that. I should be able to get turned into one out there when we get out there close. First, though, I'm going to double check Lund's hut. This is something I meant to do earlier. Let me tell her to wait. I think she is lawful, so
go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
I'm going to go check something out, because before I said there was no basement in Lund's hut or in this Rorikstead manor, but I've read another line in the comments of the mod that said you guys specifically look under the bed. So I might not be able to do it since people are in here right now. It said the hatch is under the bed. So I'm looking to see if there's a hatch underneath the bed. I personally do not. Yeah, he's telling me to get out now.
Last warning. Leave now.
Okay, you need to get out of here.
Trespasser.
Oh, we'll do you one better there, brother. We'll do this. Okay. That bed back there is the one I'm going to go look at, so we'll try that again. He's got nothing to say right now, because he's in bed. Oh, now he's getting up. Oh, there it is. You lock trapdoor down the basement, impossible bed and force the lock while you have company. You need to break into the cellar when nobody's home. Okay. So walk away. It is in there. So I was wrong before. So I'll correct that in the other video. Maybe I'll make another video and just replace it. We gotta wait till daytime. But there is on the far side there. It's supposed to be a wishing wall down underneath, and so I do confirm that it is there. I don't really need to get in it, but I'm going to get in it anyway just to see what's down there, what it looks like. But I was wrong the first video I made, so I do need to probably make a correction video. I'm not going to do that today, but I'll do it fresh so somebody sees it specifically. But sometimes this is why I call this character the Pathfinder. He's finding the paths, not necessarily taking all of them. Okay, it seems to be a locked up door in the basement. The lock itself is fairly shoddy. That could be forced, but it's still impossible to move the bed and force the lock while you have company. You should break in the cellar when nobody's home. So, inner basement. And so there is a basement down here. Okay. So it's this wall is supposed to be the wishing wall. So it says activate crumbling mortar. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like how it kind of crumbles away. And now you've got a altar. You can pick up the note, and it's the wishing well from Clavicus File again. Not going to do it, but I just wanted to check this out and make sure it works. So I'm going to come back and do another video of Lund's hut. probably with a different character, so I could do it from the very beginning. But I did want to check that out after reading back through the mod. What I did was basically I went through all the notes of the mod back into the note section and started reading the notes from when the mod first released. Because sometimes you get information that will exist there that you won't get anywhere else. But today, what we're going to do, I'm going to name this one after Molag Bal's. It's a Molag Bal shrine to Molag Bal. But it's got some other connotations around it, so technically I may become a follower of Molag Bal, but you're not going through the easy way like in the haunted house. This takes you the Serana way, the not kind way. So, and why am I going through it? Because I want to test this theory that I have about this mod itself, because this will turn me into a as long as I'm a vampire first, it'll turn me into a vampire lord without going through Serana or anybody. Bill, that spider after me? Really, a spider? She get it? I think she shot it. Anyway, there is a tribute shrine to Molag Bal up here. I think it's called the Altar of Molag Bal. So we are going to look at that and the connotations around it. And I'm going to show you one trick I'm going to try. You need a computer, need to be able to console commands or show race menu to be able to do this trick that I'm going to try and see what happens. I'll tell you what, I'm getting freaking ripped in half by some electricity, aren't I? Yeah, she's got the Reaper armor on, and they give her Reaper arrows, so she's been launching those bad boys. Yeah, if you don't have blood, the blood shield cavern, it's just a vampire mod home that came with Anniversary Edition. Okay, we're gonna check in here. kill him because I want him to try and turn me. Which I should check and see if he already gave me Vampire Segeris. Let me see if he got me with that first blast. And I got Slight Corruption. No, I did not get it. You suck. So I want him to actually turn me into a vampire. I've been letting him do that for a while. Okay, I got it, so I can kill him now. Okay, now what I need to do this one right here. See, this is the altar of Molag Bal. So your bludgeon doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's for vampires, and that is correct. So I have Vampire Segeris. So I'm going to turn myself into a vampire. It's already been here, so all I got to do is wait 24 hours. Do this 3 times in a row. And it's kind of really weird. Basically, you get molested and freaking defiled by Molag Bal if you do this. But you do become a vampire lord. I know you guys are like, that's freaking disgusting. But there's a theory I have, and I did this with another character, and I erased the character because I thought it was really a bad glitch. But then I rethought it. I was like, if I can become a vampire lord, and then what I do is I do show race menu, and what it did last time, it locked the abilities of vampire with me, but it didn't, nobody recognized me as a vampire. It's like I had the abilities, but I wasn't recognized as one. So that's what I'm trying to force, and showing you the altar of Molag Bal at the same time. I know it's a very weird experiment, but I pledge that I'm going through every element of dealing with Daedra, and this is one of the more kind of risque, I guess, videos. So but what I'm trying to do is I've always wanted the ability to go through Dawnguard as a vampire lord, even though I'm not a vampire. Okay. Let's see my ability, see if it's turning me yet. She probably like that. Lacey's probably like, what the heck are you doing? The other day after you guys left, I wanted a vampire home, and that's why I went to the what's it called, caverns, Blood Chill Caverns. We'll see if we turn this over, see what happens. But you gotta be a vampire first. That's the only kind of criteria. Let's try this outside, see what happens. It tells me my blood boils and freaking what's called or not. Oh, there we go. Okay, my vampire powers awakened. So now we're gonna get disgusting. Oh, what the hell was that? There's something around here. Something made a growl. What the hell is that? I don't know what he is. Oh, there he is up there. There's a, you can see him now. This is the dude that's up here, so you can talk to him. It stares at you waiting. So, this is kind of crazy, but didn't give me anything. You just put the what's called thing, so not working yet. Oh, this is the one right here, not the altar. Okay, so I'm going to do this. You thought you had prepared yourself mentally for the ritual, but there's no preparing for this. The pain is exquisite, and you did not even realize it was possible to be violated in half these ways. It seems as the last 4 hours, Molag's avatar laughing sadistically the whole time. You now understand how Molag Bal was killed in the process. Oh God, oh God. Okay, so finish that. The guy disappears, so he's no longer there. And I should have, as you can see, my eyes are turned, and if you go to my powers, I now have Vampire Lord, Vampire Servant, Vampire Sight. I'll leave my Ancestor's Wrath. So I've got quite a few things going for me over there as far as being a Vampire Lord guy. It might drive Adalesa away. I forget what her morality is. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'll have to look. But anyway, we're going to go up and we'll try this up here. Okay, we'll run the sunlight. Let's go ahead and take my hood off. Now you guys are like, what the heck are you doing? So I'm going to take off my blackened hood. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my beard or something with show race menu. So hold on 1 second. This is how, if you need to change your character or want to change your character, you can do it. But it can corrupt your game. Generally, as long as you don't switch your race, everything should be fine. And if you don't have any skills up at 100, if they're at 100, sometimes it will glitch them out or they'll be locked. And you won't be able to do anything with them. But you can still progress them to where you do legendary and then take them back to the beginning again. So it's a little kind of twist and turn there. So we go show. So basically what I want is to have vampire powers and not be recognized as a vampire. So show race menu. So that's what it does. It takes me back, and as you can see, I'm going to stay dark elf. So I go my body. I'm going to they change my whole look, so I'm going to make myself look just like I was. But as you can see, my eyes are now no longer red. do the same thing. Curve the Daedra Pathfinder. Okay, so now I've transformed myself. Now let's see what we got here. And with any luck, I will still have my powers. No, I did not. I kept a vampire servant. But I do not see where I can transform into a vampire. Okay, so it doesn't work. It does keep Vampire Servant, which is reanimate a dead body. Okay, still got Night Stalker's Footsteps. I still have Champion of the Night. Illusion Spells. Night Stalker's Footsteps on the rear, sneaking. Confusion, that's what's got. Traumatized from doing the debased ritual. And weakness fire, weakness sunlight. So I do have some things like a vampire, but I'm not a vampire lord. So I gained some vampire powers. Like it's like the other character I had. So you do retain vampire powers, but I don't think you have. Anyway, so there you have it. I've turned myself into a semi-vampire. But let's check this out and see if it will truly have vampiric touch. We're going to go talk to Serana and see what happens with that. Because that's the true test, is to go to Dawnguard and start rolling through there. Now, I don't get tested until I come back, so basically I've got to run through, get everything done and see what happens. So I'm probably going to leave him like this and not be a vampire, but you can get vampire lord abilities and not be a vampire. Well, I'll see how much Serana's thing kind of affects me, because I did get some vampiric benefits. I'm just traumatized from the experience. I know it's kind of like that. The Daedra demon that said he's going to take my soul. It's like, okay, yeah, whatever, dude. When I die, I'll get around to that. So step one is to know that that doesn't work, that you can't keep Vampire Lord by doing that. So nothing else, I answered my question. Yeah, this mod has a couple. That's one of them that involves like kind of suspect behavior and choices. There's two others that do the same thing. One is traffic, where you get roofied and captured by some slavers, and the other one is when you get drunk with the guy in the Winky Skeever and then he marries you. And you wake up married and then you gotta kill him. Then that starts the quest to create the Church of Mafala. I know you guys are just like, what kind of mod is this? I believe it's also on Lover's Lab, but I don't want to go there. I was just looking back to see if Adelaisa was with me. So this is kind of an experiment day that altered the Molag Bal. That's exactly what it does. But since that's very, very short to kind of get to and see, pretty much ran to it from Rorikstead, showed you exactly where it is. Doing what I'm doing now is a little bit more kind of intensive, or add on to the original concept of this. So basically this video will be titled The Altar of Molag Bal, and I'll probably explain a little bit of that, but that's pretty much the size of it. This video was about kind of getting there, understanding what happens to you and what you need to do.
Ready to join the fight against the damn vampires. I knew someone. Told was telling me about some cave the vigilants were poking around it. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. I knew it would come to this one. Told them to tell them about, what was it? Dim Hollow. Yes. I will meet you in Dim Hollow Crypt. I know these vampires. Brother, must have been important for the vampires as well.
Okay, he said meet me there, so we got him to move already on that. I don't really need to do anything else. See, it says vampire blood boils, even though I'm not a vampire still technically. That's what I'm basically checking to see if I can still have vampire abilities and go through the Dawnguard side. I know it's very dumb, but this is what you call a character, so test character kind of. I'm testing out everything with this thing. See, now I got seduction and servant, but I just don't get to be. I get to be a vampire, but I don't get to be. I don't get to be like a freaking vampire lord. I'm just picking up regular vampire abilities, even though it doesn't appear it doesn't appear I test as a vampire. We'll be able to test for sure when I go back to Isran. That's what we have to test first. That's the biggest test. Actually, let me get up here a little bit quicker. What's the cursor at? So I technically can pull a blade though. I got all the vampire abilities by my Daywalker. So basically I made myself a Daywalking vampire. But it says I do take weakness from the sun, so I might not be a Daywalker. But I've also got vampire or Redguard or not freaking Dumber blood, so vampire sun damage is very weak on me, so it doesn't bother me that much. think even when I talk to Serana, she doesn't even address me as being a vampire, if I remember right. I did this once, but I deleted the character because I was like, oh, he's all crapped up. This, I'm testing out all the freaking different things. In fact, there's other magics. I'm going to go through all the magics. I was going to do them all as one group or in order, but I'm jumping around because some I think make more sense to do in the order that I'm doing them. Because I've looked at the areas that get added by the mod. I've looked at now several different kind of key kind of okay, here we go. Let me put my hat on. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and level up now before I go in here. Okay, this is a perfect example, you guys. You know when I said that when you do that shoulder menu, it can mess up like a large stack? Like here, you can see that I've got two-handed already like maxed up to where I had at least 50 in it, and now it's down to 23. So now I've got to work it back up if I wanted to get a higher level. So that's one of the things that messed up when I did that. Like here, my smithing is back down to 15, and my chanting is down to 15. Conjuration's down to 15, so it really jacks up your stats when you do that. Doesn't always do that, but it can. Anyway, let's go try and get Serana, see how quick we can do that. I'll be rushing through as much as I can. In fact, I'm even going to use my two-handed sword because I need to work on that skill back up. You can still skill it back up, but it's just, it knocks it down there for a minute. So even though I'm down, it still allowed me to chop her head off. And look, a Reaper arrow in there. That means Adelaisa, even though she's one of the weaker NPCs you can get, as long as you give her good stuff, she'll still do the job, quite honestly. Look, she put 3 arrows off in that short amount of fight. She's doing pretty good right there. I'm going to try and burn through this as much as fast as I can and re-level up my two-handed. That's the hazard. No longer a vampire. I got
Glad Orpheus was able to fight. What do you need to take?
give her a whole bunch of crap. I don't know everything I'm carrying. Oh, that's why I'm carrying extra swords and crap. Now I'll go for a second here. I got let me eat some food because I got, there's an enchanted station up here early in a few. Let's eat food first. All the shit that I can't, that I don't really need to carry. That's some stuff you can't do in survival mode. Just eat anything.
go.
You're right, let's go. Adolescent, let's go. Yeah, she's not a bad follower though. People can say what they want to. She's a basic follower. I mean, she runs around, she does the basic functions. I think her skills, if you look her up, are like smithing, enchanting, and alchemy. It's like completely worthless to you, but she still makes a good backpack. So that's all I use for as a backpack. I'm just gonna run through and I'm gonna search everything, just so I can kind of make this go quicker. Because the goal is I want to see Serana try and detect my vampire skills. Go ahead and go. Come out the last minute and bite somebody. Sometimes picking up those locks eats up time. Not really tired, you just don't feel like picking up lock and you got time. Because sometimes what you get is not even worth what you get on regular creatures and stuff like that. Depends on your level what you put. If you got treasure hunter, you'll see a difference in that. If you don't have treasure hunter, it's kind of pointless. Everybody get a piece up in here. Go. Oh, she's underneath. Back here.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you.
So, you know, we walked up to Serana, let's look at her dialogue.
Yes. I sent you here. I was expecting someone like me, at least. A vampire. Yes.
See, she doesn't treat me like I'm a vampire.
That's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Okay, so let's get out of this dialogue. You can't do anything with it right now anyway. See, I fooled her, so she doesn't think I'm a vampire. If you guys at home, if you guys do the same thing, let me know how your results were. But see, when you start messing with show race menu, there's not a lot of guides on how to do that. I've done it. I haven't seen any people do it like online, like in YouTube videos. I do it because sometimes I do fix the game while I'm playing, especially if some things don't show up that you can make appear. If there's glitches in the game like that, sometimes you can do things that will help you get out of that glitch. So some people think that modding and playing with console commands is cheating, but it's not, because you're just using what you have to kind of make other things happen. I do keep overloading myself with that. It's not me. Actually, you know, I need to drink some of these potions too. They're taking up a lot of space. You know what I need to do? There's a ton of these because I'm not even using magic. I got like 40 of these bad boys. There we go.
Does the air feel down here?
I don't know if that'll do anything to my character. I don't think it will. Ooh, that little fucker, man. Did you see that? He almost cut me in half. I think I've actually got to get off center though. Make sure you try to fucking take me down. Trying to get on me, man. I ain't your lunch. Before she starts complaining, see how close we can get her to oh, I've been up here. Oh, that's up in the air. I'm out there. That's alright. I think I can jump down from here.
Even in this weather, it's better than it could.
You cannot see very good right now, though. Okay, I can make it. First I looked down, I was like, holy crap, that's a freaking straight drop in the middle of the night. I'm not doing that. You can see how it's a new save. When you do that show its menu, it starts a new save. So basically, I've split my character. I would literally have to go back and delete the old save to get rid of that old character. Actually, let me tell her to wait.
Glad Orchid. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
go in now. I wanted to check thing. I know your friends would... Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. I need to come in.
Open the gate. Okay, trespass here.
Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe it.
My lord, everyone.
See, he's even gonna treat me as if I'm not a vampire.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my elder scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you asked me? Yes, it is.
Of course,
She
I'm
has the scroll.
delighted to see my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on the spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Barker, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what you are. Perhaps you should. I count some of the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim among the members of my court. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
I was pick what happens now.
You have done me great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equally valued to the Elder Scroll. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk the line unsheathed. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all
Yeah, he's not treating me like a vampire at all.
like this one, so that you will be banished from his hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power!
Usually they give you an option to say I'm a vampire already.
Power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Yeah, I only get the option of what's called is I don't want to become a vampire. So he doesn't even treat me as a vampire.
You are prey, like all
We'll see what Ishran does.
banished.
And there we are. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we just gotta go back to Dawnguard. Let's tell her to come on. Where'd she go? Now, Lisa, where you at? I did not see her. I told her to wait. Oh crap, where'd she go? Okay, she did not show up. since she didn't show up, there's a good chance she might not show up. It might have kicked her off by being a follower. So I don't know. That's fine. If she gets kicked off at being a follower, I'll go find her later, get my armor back. Even if she waits like 3 days, she'll just go back to her normal location, which is on the wharf down by Windhelm. Get my light up. Freaking shot one over there. This one almost got his ass kicked over there. I see him crawling.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for opening the prison. You'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. The woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered to me. They what? When you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? Right. So they have this woman and another scroll by the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. But of course we do. I'm old. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years who need their skills, their talents, if they're going to survive this. If you can find them, then you might have a chance. You're to the point, aren't you? I like that. None of those fools in the order. We should keep it small. Too many people that will draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serena's rod, but the girl will smugly get intimidated. Fascination with the dweller, weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out of the reach, and then she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar, big breed of a Nord, whose vampires almost as much as I did. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Watch your back.
Okay, there we go. So we gotta get the syringe rod first out of her. She's way out here in the freaking bush. I got close to her. Nothing really. If you lost Echo Clay, it was kind of close to her. We'll go there. Okay, hold on. Before we go, I gotta get dinner started. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Lost Echo Cave it is. Try to make it quick because this will be the test right here. Going to Isran with the that'll be the test, because if I pass him, then it's locked in solid. I can pass for, even though I have the vampire abilities, which I still have. And they're growing, it looks like. Embrace the Shadows popped up. Vampire Servant popped up. So I got some abilities. I just don't appear as a vampire to anybody. Which is kind of cool, actually. I've always wanted to be a vampire. Actually, a vampire lord fighting for the Dawn Guard. But they'll never let you. Like, usually when you show up, Isran does this power thing. And it identifies that you're a vampire. I think I'm going to be able to get through that, though, this time. I've never tried this. I did it by accident the last time. It's just something I came up with to do. And when I was doing the blood courts, where I discovered it, I was like, huh. You need to have a character that can actually do that, like register as a vampire and have the abilities to not get attacked all the time for being a vampire. I'm trying to get syringe rod, that's what I want. I know it's going to come up into a big ravine. Not too high though. Discover Dragon Bridge. Now I'll make it out here. Grab syringe rod. thing is taking way too long. Now, what's my thing? Yeah, Stormclaw's actually pretty cool, that spell. Because there's no cooldown because it's a spell. It's not like a shell. I can do it whenever I want to. Okay, so these are ours up here. Might be going a little bit long with this today, just because trying to get to her and Gumar and get back. I do want to kind of finish this out today because even though I've showed you what I was looking for was the altar of Molag Bal, I'll put the description in for that. But I will put a special note in if this works. I think it's kind of interesting.
Stop right there. You have quite the...
Oopsie daisy. You came out here and mess with me, aren't you? And I am a criminal and everything. That's why I'm famous. But so I'm a famous outlaw. I got a note in my pocket that says wisdom. There we go.
Just look around. It's fine. I find it happy. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. Oh, well, what are they up to? I'm not sure. But I'm not. So either I need to find the satchel those mudcaps stole, or thank you. Now, where is it he's not expecting? I'll finish up here and head in that direction and see.
Okay, where's Gunmar hiding at? Now, sometimes Gunmar will hide on Solstein, but not today, he's not. So he's actually fairly close to Riften, which is good. Now, I see that it seems like I get some negatives from being a vampire. So I'm responding as if I'm a vampire. But technically not. It's kind of fun in a way. If not that, it's just unique. So we should be able to go a little bit faster now. Gunmar's not as hard to get to as Serena is. She's always out there in the same spot, but it's like out away from everything. So Gunmar is usually close to civilization and in a cave. I'll tell you what, this is probably going to be an excessively long video. But it's not too much longer because all we're going to do is get the Gunmar and go in the cave, kill the bear, and tell him where we're going, and then we go right there to his front, and we'll know for sure if I counted a vampire or not. And if I do, then if I don't, then I'm happy. If I do count as a vampire and it's on size, it freaking kills my freaking concept here. Got the trifecta. We got a freaking Daedra and a freaking fire beast there, guy. Having too much fun out here today. I should kill this a Mondo special Flame Look was Daedra. And now Gunmar. Okay, Gunmar, where you at? Let's see what Gunmar went through. Oh, he's fighting something else. Oh my gosh.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this camp there for 2 weeks. I'm not ready. This one, I'm afraid this. Besides, tell me more about what's going on. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Islam expects of me.
Okay, he wants to defeat the bear now, which is good. Which helps me, so let's go defeat this bear before anything else attacks. I love how freaking dangerous I've made my game. It's fairly dangerous. There's a lot of stuff going on. Can't stand these things, they're freaking invisible. He's trying to kill invisible shit. Well, they ain't trying to give me everything up in here. They sure enough did. Let's go find Gunmar.
Don't know how what you helped me, so I suppose the least I can. But you've been working. It's only I'll meet you there.
Okay, now we're going to go see if this actually works. And then we'll finish. This has been a very long video today, but it's kind of worthwhile because I was trying to get a couple things done. We'll see what, I'm full vampire mode. You guys can see that I've got all my freaking vampire stuff going. Oh, wait a minute, Vampire Lord is back. What the hell? I still got Vampire Lord? That's crazy. Okay. Maybe it just, it probably disappeared because I turned into one beforehand. It disappeared for a while. So we'll see if Ishran can detect that. If he can, I've wasted all you guys' time. If he can't, hey, I just glitched my way into be a vampire on the freaking Dawnguard side. But I don't show up as a vampire lord, so we'll see what Ishran's thing does. Because usually if the light comes down, it detects if anybody's a vampire or not. Okay, this is the test right here.
All right, Mr. You brought us all here. Now what do you want? Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. King to kill. Make it seem we have a problem.
Oh, you detected me.
Attacked me before now. I'm going to assume this was a little accident on your part. So I'm going to give you a chance to get yourself killed. Go to Moor Hall and find Thrall. He's the only one I know of in Skyrim. You're bound with him.
Okay.
You can manage that. The Dawnguard may still have use for you. I'll be waiting.
So I couldn't get through Isran. And I am a vampire lord, but I couldn't get through Isran. So it does not work for that, but I am kind of both right now. So there you have it. I wasted you guys' time. But if not, that showed you something interesting, how to become a vampire lord at the altar of Molag Bal. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night out there. Bye.